So this morning we went to breakfast at our hotel again. They have like a really good spread. It's like a kind of like a buffet breakfast. And this morning we sat down at breakfast and the lady who worked there came over to bring us the coffee that we ordered, and she goes, "Oh, you guys eat a lot of food." We each had like 2 plates. I'd like a yogurt with granola and some fruit and then a croissant with some eggs. She thought that was a lot of food. I guess they don't eat that much in France.
We're fat Americans
for breakfast.
So.
But it's 25 euro per person for breakfast. So like, I'm not just gonna spend that on a croissant, you know? You gotta really load it up.
We're Callie and Spencer, ski bums, travel junkies, van life, and everything in between. Follow along and subscribe to join us on all of our adventures.
What's up, y'all? We made it to the ski resort. We are on our second chairlift. We took a gondola up. We're at BREVENT.
Hey guys, real quick, we are currently in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am putting the finishing touches on our part 2 Chamonix video. It looks really awesome. I hope you guys enjoy. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we do not speak French and our pronunciation at times is pretty bad. We do get better later on in the video, but please don't roast us in the comments. We did our best. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Today didn't look promising on the front side, but there is a whole backside to it. It looked like the snow was pretty sparse, but that was just how basically you got to the back. So here we are. We're about to take our first big run for the day. So come along and ski with us. All right, also we're finding a lot of differences between the French ski culture and American ski culture. First of all, it's funny because everyone on the lift puts the safety bar down, whereas in the US, like, I feel like almost nobody puts the safety bar down, and they wait until like the last second to put it up, like before you're getting off, which is kind of interesting. Another thing is they have this big, what's called Ski Movie big airbag. And it's like a practice run for people who are doing some jumps, and you literally land on this airbag. Oh shit. So you don't probably crush your neck when you are trying new jumps. It's kind of cool. And they've got some French EDM music going in the background, so I'm here for it.
Callie and I only took a couple turns on the hill today. We were feeling pretty jet lagged from our travels still, so we got off the mountain early and went out to this bar called Moo to get a drink, and then we headed back to our hotel room to freshen up before dinner.
All right, we are showered. Spencer had some coffee. He's very tired, a little jet lagged. We're headed to dinner. We're going to an American restaurant tonight. So we'll see, it'll be interesting to see what they have on the menu besides burgers. So come along with us. We are going to Bighorn Bakery and Bistro. So we'll show you what we get.
Off a recommendation, Callie and I went to the Bighorn Bistro. We did not have our camera with us, so that's why all the videos are in vertical off of our phone. But the food was pretty good. It was definitely American fare, but I think next time we would definitely stick with the French cuisine. The Aperol spritzes were amazing though, and it was a lot of fun.
What is up, y'all? It is Valentine's Day. It is Monday. We are headed back to BREVENT, which is where we went yesterday. It's within walking distance of our hotel. It's like a 10-minute walk, so we are going to head over there. It was super duper busy yesterday, maybe because it was a weekend. I'm not sure if it's like the same type of thing like it is in Colorado, that you got a lot of weekenders, but we're hoping that it's not so busy today. We're gonna check out more of the mountain, so come along and ski with us. If Spencer wants to get up, he's still feeling the jet lag and all of the cheese that we've been eating.
What's up, fam? Day 2, we're going to BREVENT, where we went yesterday, but we just did a little bit yesterday, so we're gonna try to do the whole thing today. Unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of a rougher day. Not feeling too great, and I think the jet lag is still a little bit on me. But we're just gonna power through.
Something that is super interesting about skiing here in France is the price difference. So much different than skiing at some of the big major resorts in the United States. So a day pass, if you're going to a big resort in Colorado, big resort meaning something like Breckenridge, Vail, Aspen, Telluride, some of those higher profile, a little bit more upscale resorts with the high speed lifts and all that kind of stuff, will cost probably $180 to maybe $250, depending on if it's a peak or non-peak time, weekend, weekday, that sort of thing, since a lot of the resorts use dynamic pricing. I know that any resort on Epic, on the Epic Pass, does have dynamic pricing. However, here, if you want to buy a day pass to ski, it costs around $66. So that's like 59 euro, I believe. It's 66 US dollars for one day. So it's super reasonable and super affordable to ski here for a day, or you could get like a unlimited weekly pass that's also a lot cheaper. So it's interesting that it's a much more affordable sport here than in the United States. What's up, y'all, from the top of the world? Look at these views. It's beautiful up here. It's a little cloudy today, a little bit chillier today. It looks like we just took one of those kind of mega gondolas over to the other side of the resort that we were not on yesterday, and it looks like this is more expert terrain, a little bit more blacks. So let's check it out and see how it is. All right, y'all. Snow is super crispy. Just listen to how crispy it is. Ready, Jerry?
Yeah.
Put the bar down. Today it is a nice day. It is not too cold. We are not chilly or anything like that. Visibility is kind of medium right now, but there is not. This is cute, a little bar. Look at that. Ooh, that guy's like a chocolate drink. I could go for like a little like coffee, like Bailey's drink right now. The snow is really crusty, like really crusty. If you go in the not groomed parts, it's super duper crusty and thick. It's thick, zesty, and crusty.
It looks like they haven't really gotten a terribly amount of snow this season. I'd say their base, like the ground is showing most places, so I'd say their base is like under a foot, most likely. But there's snow in the forecast while we're here. I don't think we're gonna get very much. It was supposed to be snowing all day today, and it is pretty overcast, but no snow yet, so we'll see. So if I had to guess, you probably would like some more information on this ski area. Le BREVENT is one of a handful of ski resorts in the Chamonix Valley. Many of them are smaller than a typical American ski resort, and they vary widely in terrain difficulty. Le BREVENT has a little bit of everything as terrain goes, but it mostly calls to a more experienced skier. having many technical and difficult runs. That being said, La BREVENT was a total letdown on our second day. As you heard earlier, the snow was honestly some of the worst I've ever skied. It was an absolute ice sheet. This typically has to do with the climate in the Chamonix Valley. It will often get very warm during the day and very cold at night. This means that during the day, it can often rain instead of snowing, which creates these very icy conditions. To be completely honest, I was very worried about our ski trip at this point. But luckily, in our next video, you'll see it all turns around for us.
Our hotel, it includes a ski locker, and they have these little boot dryers. They're little boot warmers too.
Pretty nifty.
How nice is that?
Good morning, y'all. Day 3. Today's a very special day. We are attempting to go on the Vallée Blanche today. It's looking pretty socked in this morning. So, the views aren't going to be great. But it should still be awesome. We should still be able to do it. Otherwise, we might be going over to Courmayeur. But we're on the way to meet our guide today. You have to do it with a guide because there's so much crevasse danger that it would be stupid not to do it with a guide. So we're going to meet our guide and we'll see what the plan is for the day. Stay tuned. Wee wee!
No, they don't eat a lot, actually.
Hey guys, so it looks like our morning plans to go on the Vallée Blanche were foiled. The weather, like I showed you, was really terrible. So we talked to our guide and we moved it to later this week, so it will be the last day that we were here, which could be a really amazing end to the trip if the weather is great. Otherwise, it could be never happening for us, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Next week, come with us for our huge powder day at Grand Monte.